Hi everyone, welcome along to Roadster Rumble Season 10. We're up to round 7 tonight and we're racing at the Sebring International Raceway. Boys are down just finishing off on some practice, so go down see what's happening. The weather conditions for tonight's or today's racing, depending which way you look at it. 26 degrees, partly cloudy, little to no wind around. Guys are just finishing off tonight. They've got two 30-minute races where the Group A 2016 boys, 2016 MX5 boys will need to pit for fuel both races. The boys in Class B, which is the 2010 MX Cup car, will be able to do the full distance on one tank. There's about 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes of practice to go. Might check out and see who's been setting the world on fire in relation to practice. So it looks like Loshy's currently on top, nearly 3/10 quicker than Jack Boyd. Tyson Gordon and like Henry Fenson, Aaron Oliver, Oz Moroz, Damo, Keith, Glenn, Boyd, then John Thorne. Yeah. We have a field of around about 26 cars tonight. From what I've been told. Just getting a few things organised. But there we go. So it's actually Lee Harrison currently in 4th spot. Go down and have a look at the field in the 2010 Cup car. It's currently Andrew Pears with the quickest lap, followed by Darren Linus and Cuthbertson currently in 3rd. This is all just practice at the moment. Boys will be out looking for get some good qualifying times very shortly. Damo currently out on track. Jump on board with Damo for a bit of a lap. Around about 30 seconds of practice to go. All right, that's the end of practice. Boys will be heading out for their qualifying. Group B boys will be out first. Waiting for him to head out onto track. Scramble for that end of pit lane. See them all heading out now. Bring up some qualifying. Boys just getting some heat into those tyres before they set off on there. Got 15 minutes. Average time is around just over the 2 minutes 30, so they should be able to get a few laps in. Like Andrew Pears will be. I know it looks like we've got Andrew Roberts ahead of Pearsy at this stage. Well, boys will be looking for a bit of assistance down the long straights with a bit of a tow if they can manage to time it right. Really can't afford too many off tracks or incidents in qualifying. It's only 15 minutes on the board. A fairly long outlap. Really need to get onto it fairly quickly. Boys are off on their first quali lap. Like Anth Cuthbertson moved ahead of Pearsy there. Looks like Pearsy may have had a moment. Meanwhile, Ant Cuthbertson's gone purple for the first two sectors, so that might be why he's been looking to overtake Andrew. Want to set a lap early. He's cottoned on. Now he's going to try and stick with Ant Cuthbertson for the rest of this lap. Fairly flowing track they bring. Just there's a few corners it will catch you out if you're not careful. As Moz pointed out earlier, the last turn and turns one are probably the two most difficult. Get those right, there's make up a lot of time. If you get them wrong, it can cost you a lot of time. Boys should be heading over the line shortly to set their first flying lap. Oh, and Cuthbertson ran very wide there out of turn one, but no, it's Andrew Roberts that's set the... Oh, and Cuthbertson now goes to the top. Nearly a second quicker than Andrew Roberts, who's currently in second. Ruben Borst, currently third. Phil Paradiso in fourth. Bard Rodkin fifth. And Andrew Pears currently in sixth. So we're... Oh, here comes Darren. Darren's crossed the line for his first lap. He's nearly 8/10 behind Ant Cuthbertson. Like Darren's doing most of the hard work on his own. He might get a little bit of assistance from the boys in front. All very, very loose through there. And hear the tyres squeal. Might jump on board. We can jump on board with Darren for a lap. Like Darren decided to abort that lap. Meanwhile, Pears, he's gone to the top now. He's nearly just over 6/10 quicker than Ant Cuthbertson. Dave Gogol, who we're currently watching on track, has made his way up into third spot. Just over halfway through their qualifying session for the boys in the 216 MX-5s come out for a play. Meanwhile, Pearsy's set another purple sector for first sector. Shannon Curry looks like he's on a fairly good lap. Shannon hasn't set a time yet, so interesting to see where that lands him. And he jumps into third. Big Nancaro currently down in ninth spot. Big Mick MX-5. Adam St. John. Very bright livery on Adam's car tonight. Bright yellow wheels. It looks like go back and have a look and see what happened to this is Dean Logsdale. Oh, gone. Might have been trying to avoid that car that had stopped there. Managed to gather it back up. Might cost him a lap, I think. The off track will ruin this particular lap. That's Ruben Bors. Ruben currently sitting down in 8th. It's Phil Paradiso just in front of him at the moment. 3-car train. Darren Linus. Phil moves out of the way, let Darren through. Doesn't look like boys are improving much. I don't know that any of them have gone back to grab another set of tyres. So, having said that, Ant Cuthbertson sets a purple sector for sector 2. So maybe Ant's grabbed another set of tyres, had one last run at trying to grab that pole off of Pearsy. Meanwhile, Shannon Curry's back in the pits. Not sure, probably not a lot of time left now for anyone in the pits to get out and get their out lap plus a hot lap in. So looks like Shannon's called it a night for qualifying. Well, a few boys out there that haven't set times yet. Matty Knight still hasn't registered a time, so hopefully he'll get over the line and be able to put up a representative time. He's pulled up as well, so it doesn't look like Matt's actually going to set a time. Interesting strategy. But most of the boys are actually heading back to the pits. Meanwhile, it looks like Big Mick is showing off his drifting skills. Oh, got that a bit wrong. Heading back into the pits as well. Roberts probably get this lap finished, but doesn't look like he's at this stage. Okay, no, he's given it away as well. Well, there you go. Like all the boys have finished their qualifying early. Meanwhile, you can see all the 16 cars lined up at the end of the pits. Looks like Lee Harrison decided he's going to try and get the jump. She does. Followed out by Damo. And the angry pack is away. Aaron's decided to lead on the outlap. So in the Group B's, it was Andrew Pears that grabbed pole off of Ant Cuthbertson. Dave Gogol was third, which great effort from Dave. And Shannon, Andrew Roberts, Darren Linus going to start out as sixth, our current championship leader. That should make for an interesting opening race for Darren. These jump back out in front again now. Followed by Aaron, and you got Damo in behind, and then Loshi looking to pick up a decent tow from the three guys in front. Loshi was pretty quick in practice, so be looking to replicate that during qualifying. Hopefully Damo is working out his fuel calculations during qualifying. Don't have a repeat of running out of fuel. Boys are a bit wide. Coming onto the back straight there. Everybody's just looking for that little bit of gap. They commence their first flying lap. Oh, Aaron's gone wide. I reckon that might be an off track. Wonder if he'll stay in it or doesn't really have much choice, I suppose. Again, they've only got 15 minutes, doesn't have a lot of time to be heading back. Got a message from Dave Gogol. He's got all his gear sorted out for tonight and looking to have a good round. Good luck, Dave. Certainly showed you got the pace in qualifying, starting off the second row. Meanwhile, Aaron's closed right up on the back of Lee. Lee sets a purple sector for sector 4, which quickly disappears. Got a sneaking suspicion that we know who have be hogging most of the purples tonight. Oh, this is young Jack getting a little bit held up by Ray Harrison there. Manages to get the pass done. Should start to see some times come up very shortly. Like Jack's backed out of it in the background. Just about to head over the line, set their first times. Lee sets purple sector, goes to the top temporarily, quickly overtaken by Moz, Tyson Gordon. A really good lap from Moz, but he's run off track. So this lap obviously won't count. Loshy's currently in 4th, then Damo, Glenn Boyd. Ray Harrison currently down in 7th spot. You boys obviously had off tracks that lap and need to go again. Oz was tucked up behind, it's just Tyson Gordon. I think it's going to worry Moz too much. He had an off track at the start of this lap, so it's not going to make a whole lot of difference. Meanwhile, Keithy Logan sets a time. Oh, it looks like Jack has now made his way to the top of the board. Oz currently in second, Glenn Boyd third, and Damo, Tyson Gordon, Lee Harrison, Aaron Oliver, Loshy down in eighth. Be looking to fix that up. Although they are 30-minute races, so he's got plenty of time. It's not a overly big grid tonight. Loshy's actually set purple for the third sector on this lap. It's more like it. Loshy goes up to second. Looks like him and Damo decided that's good enough. Doesn't look like Jesse Carrigas set a time yet. Not sure what Jess out on track. There he is. Crosses the line. Still no time. Oh, there we go. Slots himself up into 12th spot. Like that might have been Keith Logan in the background there. That's run a bit wide into turn 1. Looks like we've got a visitor. We've got Luke Keamy sitting in the green room. I might drag him in and have a chat. Luke, how are you? Good. I didn't see you sitting there before. Yeah, no, we're doing it solo tonight, so good to have you on board. Yeah, not bad. Self in. You you don't normally make it home in time to race Monday nights anymore, do you? Actually, might see if this works. Every week I try this, it usually crashes the stream. So there you go. I've shared my screen so you can see what we're all talking about. Can you see it all right there? Okay, yeah, the stream is a little bit delayed. Oh, hang on, Luke. I've got to start. Wait a minute. So, I'll start again. There we go. Now we've got Luke on board. Sorry about that, Luke. I had Discord muted.
All good, mate. All good.
When I was setting up the stream earlier, when you're in Discord with a few of the boys, they don't quite watch their P's and Q's, so sometimes it's safer to just mute Discord.
No, acceptable, especially with this ragtag bunch. Got to do that.
Yes, there's a few of them, myself included, that seem to have very vocal opinions from time to time. Hence why I'm sitting in the broadcast. I've banned myself from racing for the time being.
There's nothing wrong with having a bit of a break.
No, I think that's exactly what I needed.
Boyd's just come to a stop.
Oh.
But he's at the top now. Watched him go around here last night, and it was a very entertaining race.
It looks like I might have to shut down. I was just getting a message from YouTube telling me that I might have to. I'm going to stop streaming for a minute to Discord. Looks like it didn't quite like that then.
That's right. I've got it in-game live.
Hopefully that's improved our stream. Hopefully that's still streaming. I'm sure Damo will let me know in a minute if it's not. Can you still see the YouTube stream, Luke?
Yep, I can still see it up on YouTube. Looks like it's going still.
I just got a message that we're overloading it, so I have shut down the stream for a minute. Okay, so that's the end of qualifying. So let's have a look and see if we can get a grid up for race 1. So for our first race of the night, we've got Jack Boyd on pole, Wayne Losh 2, followed by Moz Moroz, Aaron Oliver, Glenn Boyd, Damien Seeger, Lee Harrison, Henry Fenson, Tyson Gordon, Ray Harrison, Jesse Carrick. Over the page, John Thorne, and then on pole for Group B is Andrew Pears, followed by Ant Cuthbertson, Dave Gogol, Shannon Curry, Andrew Roberts, Darren Linus, Dean Logsdale, Ruben Borst, Michael Nancaro, Phil Paradiso, and Adam St. John as the boys get ready to grid up. Waiting on Amo's usually the last one to grid up, I think. The lights are on. And they're away for race 1. Right, Loshy's jumped straight to the lead. Oh, Jack got a bit of a horrible start there.
Really good start by Lee and Piers as well down the mid-pack.
Oh dear, we've got a bit of a bust up in the background. Like, go back and have a quick look. It looks like Jesse got out of shape, or did he get a helping hand?
Quite a few cars involved in that one.
Oh yeah. Few of the Group B boys just trying to avoid all the carnage. Meanwhile, it's still Loshy out in front. Oz currently in second, Aaron Oliver in third, followed by Glenn Boyd, Lee Harrison, Jack Boyd, all the way down in sixth. I don't know what happened to Jack. Must have been asleep at the start. Got a little bit
bogged down at the start, yeah.
That's very unlike Jack. Jump on board with Moz.
Yeah, usual suspects at the front there.
Yeah, it's a bit unusual to see Jack so far back, but then it's a 30-minute race, and if I know Jack, he'll already be working on a strategy. Aloshi was a bit slow through that turn. Oz should get the toe down back straight here, but whether he'll be looking to overtake or might be happy to just sit behind Loshy for the first few laps and save some fuel.
In the 2010s, it's Piers, Cuthbertson, Liner, and Gogol.
Go back and have a look at the 10s. So there's Pearsy. Under a bit of pressure early, isn't he?
Yeah, I think Ant will be wanting to get out in front and try and get away from him a little bit.
Darren's had a pretty good start, although he may have avoided all that carnage early. Managed to gain a few positions. Like he's going to try and get underneath Ant through turn 1. Oh,
good spot there.
Yeah.
Hold that.
And Ant's giving him plenty of room. I think Darren's aim will be pretty clear to try and get in front and put a bit of a gap on the rest of the field.
To get him out of that draft range, that's when he's starting to build a gap.
Interesting line's been taken through the hairpin. But we've got another crasher further back in the field too. That's why Ray is now in amongst the 210 cars. He's obviously had an off at some point.
Yeah, he just got a bit of dirt on the inside of the S's and went around.
Hopefully he doesn't compromise the boys' race too much.
Keith's just hanging on to the back of him there as well. Hopefully those the leaders keep battling, he'll be able to stay in reach.
It looks like Ray should be able to get past Bearsy without too many issues down this long straight, which he does. Meanwhile, back at the front,
Like
Moz has gone wide. Oh, that's cost him a few spots. Glenn Boyd up into third spot now. Oz falls back in. Meanwhile, Jack sets the fastest lap. I think Jack's pretty keen to work his way towards the front. On board with Jack now. Sitting behind Glenn. Whoa!
I thought he was going to go for the move there on the outside.
I don't think his old man would have been too impressed if he tried to pull that move off.
No, there might have been a blocking call coming in there.
I think
Jack's under pressure. He's had to let off a little bit there.
I think Jack's just letting him know that he's actually quicker than his old man.
Just let him know anytime he wants to, he can.
Looks like Aaron Oliver's now gone to the lead. Glenn's looking to get through on Moshi as well. I've got a change up the front.
There's only about 12 minutes left, so it's a bit of a sprint from here.
These boys will have to pit for fuel at some stage. Oh, that's a big one. Darren Linus has had a crash. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Not sure what happened there.
I'll go back and try pick it up.
Have a look and see if we can. No, it's not good because Darren's jumped back to the pit, so
It's going to come in hot to the S's and clipped Andrew on the way through as well, so there might be a bit of damage on Piers.
oh, so two leaders have
at the second.
had a bit of a coming together.
Yep, Darren lost it, went off track a bit, and coming back on, a bit of a passenger and just clipped Piers.
Well, so far, doesn't seem to have slowed. Jack is definitely looking for a way through here.
Just coasting on that pedal, using the
The front pack are definitely staying together.
which makes it hard for the cars behind because they're even they're battling each other, they're still carrying at such a pace that they're hard to gain much pace on.
Yeah, it's I wonder if Glenn is backing it off a tad again, just looking for fuel numbers. There's certainly
Yeah, I did forget the pits would come into play here.
yeah, so sure. Oh, like that was Keithy Logan got a bit sideways. Keith's got a bit of a lonely race at the moment. Ray Harrison is 12 seconds further back, then Jesse's further back again, and then looks like Jesse's just got past John Thorne. Want to make his way back up through the field, but in the meantime, doesn't look like Pearsy's got too much damage. Dave Gogol runs a bit wide. Background there, Dave's up to second, which is a great effort.
Good thing with these Mazdas, even right at the back of the pack, there's still battles going on.
Oh yeah,
You've got
yeah.
Adam St. John, Paradiso and Bard going at it. It's great, get it all over the course.
Let's go, let's jump back and have a look at, oh, there's Bard and Bill trying to find a way through. Who's that on their tail? That's Adam St. John.
Ambo.
Ambo, he's having a good run tonight.
Yeah, the lap times are good. They're doing 2:34s, which is only a second or so off the quickest ones in their class.
I'm bored with Bard. If we check out the view from his rear vision mirror, there's Phil. Oh, back up the front, looks like Glenn there, the train's still there. Seems to have settled down a little bit. I think the boys will be waiting until after their pit stop to try and flip the field up.
Jack coming down the inside of Oliver here. See if he goes for it.
Looks that way, yep.
Yep, he's taken him, and Harrison might come through as well.
So many different lines through that last turn.
Oh, it's in hitting it on the track, you just kind of go in blind and hope you grip somewhere.
Looks like Lee's going to have the run up the inside into turn, I don't know, Aaron manages to, oh.
And Moz is trying to get back in there, but Seeger's giving him a real tough time.
Meanwhile, it looks like Jack and Glenn are squabbling over. See what Jack does this time. They head towards the hairpin.
Wonder how that is for Loshy having the boardies behind him. It makes him feel better or worse. The battle will work together.
I think Loshy will be quite happy. Probably prefers to be out in front. But it just depends on whether he's going quick enough for the rest of the pack.
They might have the quickest lap time now after that last one.
Let's have a look and see who has got. It's actually Henry Fenson with the quickest time so far.
Oh, by a long shot.
Yeah. He's sort of on the back of this train, so. Like Shannon Curry's got the quickest lap time in the tens. Oh, Glenn's made a run for the
Yep. It's gone
run
for a
again.
big move.
Like Jack's going to try and follow him through. Well, she should be able to sweep around the outside, but I think Jack will have the run for the next turn. Well, she's giving him plenty of room.
Yep. Slopped in there nicely.
I don't think anyone's actually pitted yet, no. It's the two Boyds now. Glenn out in front. Jack currently sitting second. About half a second behind.
And in the 2010s, it's Piers out in front, Shannon Curry in second, and Anthony's in third.
It looks like Pearsy and Shannon have broken away a little bit. They're about 2.5 seconds now in front of Ant Cuthbertson. He's still got Dave Gogol within a second behind him. Then it's a fair way back to Bard, but I think a lot of that separation might have come about on the opening lap there.
Yeah, there's quite a few 2010s involved in that.
Yeah, it looks like that's Matt Knight. Looks like Matt's carrying a bit of damage. But Andrew Roberts, Ruben Borst, and oh, it doesn't look like. Oh no, Darren's back out on track.
Well, the Boyds are already putting a bit of space on out the front.
It looks like Jack's now decided that he wants to lead.
Lee Harrison pitting.
Yeah, Lee's jumped into the pits. Going for an early pit stop. Meanwhile, Jack Boyd sets the fastest time. Loshie's got the windscreen wipers going. That has to be a good sign, surely, doesn't it? That maybe if they do release the rain on iRacing at Christmas, that the Mazda might be in line to be one of the first cars on iRacing to get to test it out.
Yeah, I think you're right. From what I've read and heard, that it'll be released on the Mazda and I think one of the Formula open wheels or something first. So
Yep.
It would make sense.
Well, yeah, it would. I mean, the Mazda is still the rookie car, so I suppose for all those newbies that are starting out in iRacing and racing in the MX-5, a good way to learn.
Yeah, definitely, especially not hitting him too fast and have to worry about too much aquaplaning or anything early on.
It'll make it interesting for our Monday Night League if we do get the opportunity to maybe have the odd passing shower. Looks like that's Dean Logsdale that's just moved out of the way.
Yeah, a little bit too far out the way for poor Dean. But yeah, I think you're right. I think once they bring that in, to be able to set a server up with a percentage of rain between 30 and 70 and random amount of downfall or however they work it out, that'll just make the race, a whole new element to it. You don't know if it's coming or not, and if it does, it's just new tactics.
Yeah, it will certainly make it very interesting. Meanwhile, not many changes at the top. I just wonder when these boys whether they'll all follow. It looks like Jack's gone into the pits. Yes, they're all going into the pits.
They're all going to go in.
One in, all in.
Well, Moz has stayed out,
Oz has stayed
as
out.
has Benton. See how their lap goes, because they can get a good lap in here. They might be able to pick up a spot, because they were not far behind at all.
Wonder where that's. This is Lee just coming down the back straight now, so this is going to make it interesting. It was Ray Harrison that's jumped in the pits. Oh, they're all. It's a mad rush. Looks like Lee's
going to
jumped
come
him.
out beautifully.
He's done. Yeah, he's managed to get a good. I just hope he's got enough fuel.
Yeah, hopefully put enough in there to get to the end, because if he has, that might have worked out really well for him.
Looks like Loshy has jumped Jack. Glenn Boyd's done his normal. Whenever Glenn Boyd jumps into the pits, the fuel, he always grabs a burger. Seems to slow him down.
Moz is absolutely giving it to him this lap. I've been watching him. He's going around good. He's trying to obviously pick up a spot with this pit now.
He's got Henry glued to his tail, so I think Henry's decided that if Moz can lay down a good time, they'll both be in with a half decent shot. On lap 9 of 13, so I don't know if we'll get to the 13 laps though. If we don't, it's all on Damo because he was the calculating wizard.
Elapsed time 23 minutes, so only 7 minutes left. Fenton even helping out Moz there with a bit of a bump.
I think Henry's telling Moz it's time to hurry it up. But will they pit this time around?
I think they'll have to.
Yep. So
if they get a good hop in here. Oh. Lucky.
At least still got that bit of a break on the rest of the field, but judging by pit stop times, I got a feeling this is going to put Oz and Henry right back in the mix.
Yeah, I feel like they'll come out with Lee more than they'll come out with the pack behind him, or maybe right in between, and that'll make it very interesting. It'll be a bit of a link to the gap.
They haven't moved yet. The pack comes down. They're away now.
Oh, Lee's going to get him easy in the pack.
Yeah, it looks like the...
Jeez, did Lee take any fuel?
I'm starting to wonder now. So Moz has rejoined. Moz has rejoined with Damo.
He's rejoined right on top of him.
Yep, and Damo's not giving him the spot. Meanwhile, Pearsy's managed to open that gap up back to Shannon. He just set a really quick lap time. He was about half a second quicker than Shannon on that lap, so look, he's got this one well and truly covered, providing there's no incidents over the last couple of laps.
Glenn Boyd's just made a move on Fensom and got in front of him.
Yeah, Glenn's. They've sort of dropped off the back now. They're 3.5 seconds off the back of the leading pack. Looks like the front three.
Not exactly sure what happened there. Tyson Gordon's just been hanging in there the whole race. Haven't really seen him much.
Yeah, he's Tyson's tucked in behind Aaron at the moment. Then we've got Namo and Moz. Meanwhile, as I said, Glenn's just over 3 seconds off the back of Moz at the moment. So pit stops have certainly spread them out a little bit. But did Lee take enough fuel?
Not too sure what happened to Glenn. Obviously, he was right with Jack the whole race, even when they pitted. Now they're a fair way apart.
Yeah. Judging by both Jack and Loshie's pit times, I'd be curious as to whether Lee has actually got enough. If we have a look at, have a quick look at the pit lane times. Yeah, Lee was only in for 44.4 seconds. The next best was Tice on 46.
Oh, yeah, okay, that got a couple of seconds.
Now Loshie was 46 as well. So Tyson and Loshie, yeah, nearly 2 seconds. That's quite a lot of fuel. Looks like both Jack and Loshie now have managed to get onto the back of Lee. Lee may actually be trying to fuel save now.
He may have saved during his first stint as well. He was behind a lot of cars a lot, so he could have.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he may.
Through. But Jack's already caught up to him.
I think Jack's keen to get past.
Lap 11 now, 28 minutes down, so we might only have one more after this.
Coming up on a slower car in front too, so hopefully they move out the way, and Lee's looking to get as much tow assistance as he can. Well, Lee's gone in very, very deep under brakes, but manages to gather it all up.
Jack's bouncing a bit behind him through the corner there, but he'll get a good run up here.
Meanwhile, Loshie's holding on. Aaron's dropped just over a second behind Loshie.
Did that give them the white flag that lap?
No, not yet. Looks like they're going to do the 13 laps.
Jack's just going to sit right on him here.
Lee's gone defensive. Very difficult to get through. Jack's going to try. Lee will have the inside for the next corner. Unless Jack is very late on the brakes, which he is, but I think Lee is still there.
There's a bit of overlap, but on the exit, he's going to hold through.
Lee's not.
Oh, they're getting clipped.
Oh, bit of touch. Oh. Lee comes back
They've
on.
managed to hold it.
Oh, meanwhile, Aaron
And
tries
that's
to get up
pulled
the
Aaron
inside of
right
Rossi.
into it.
Oh dear.
That is going to pull all cars back into this lead battle.
Yep, the Loshi's looking for. He doesn't know which way to go. Does he sit with Jack or does he follow Lee? I think he's.
It wasn't too much in that tap. That was just
No,
getting
that was just
closer and
side by
closer
side
over
racing.
a long time. Yeah.
They were side by side, so getting the elbows out.
And could have lost you to pull up and not just try and burst through a gap and cleave on everyone.
Yeah, I wondered about Aaron. I wasn't sure where Aaron was going to go in all of that because he sort of got caught a little bit out, but managed to pull it up and half done.
He went very, very close to someone's back end.
Wow. Jack's going to try the run on the outside this time. Oh, it is the checkered flag. You were right. Oh, Lee's got it. Lee wins by the smallest of margins. Wow.
He's just absolutely wild behind. There was photo finishes everywhere there.
Yeah. That, I'm going to quickly jump back and see if I can pick up on that. Oh, this is Pezzi. He's got Shannon Curry, right? Shannon's done a great job of... But I think Pezzi's going to hold on. They come to the line. Yep, Pezzi should hold on. Great race from Shannon. That's a great effort.
Anthony and Gogol coming through right now.
Yeah,
Anthony
so Ant comes home in third.
Car length.
Dave Gogol grabs fourth.
Paradiso and Bard with a battle to the line.
It looks like, oh, that's chopping and changing. Oh, how far back they are. We can
Paradiso's giving him a little speed boost there.
Oh, here we go. It looks like Bard holds on. Head of Phil.
Yep. Thorny comes in. Ambo right behind him.
Yeah. Good drive from Ambo tonight.
There's Nancaro behind those. And Mimbler will round them up.
Yep. And then
Matty Knight and Ruben.
Matty Knight and Ruben. And
unfortunately, Darren's had a bit of a rough night, Linus.
Yeah, he's finished way down. Andrew Roberts, Glenn Hill, and it looks like Dean Logsdale. Well, that was an exciting race one.
Looking at the top five, or the top three, sorry, 0.1 between them all. So there's half a car length between Lee and Jack, and then Loshi 1 car behind Jack. So
wow,
that was just an amazing finish.
That was incredible, wasn't it?
Good work for Lee to hold on. Jack was pushing him every corner he could.
Waiting on...
Looks like Lee actually went from 7th on the grid to 1st, so it's a big jump.
Get some results up. Waiting on iRacing to give us the results. Quite ticked over yet. Racing is still trying to work it all out.
Yeah, these longer tracks with the slower cars, sometimes you have to wait a little bit. Could have been someone still going around. We'll see who learnt what after that first pit stop in the first race, because that was the big split up between everyone up the top.
Yeah. You're not giving us any. Can you see the chat for YouTube, Luke?
I can. Thank you very much, Adam. I do have a head for radio.
Damo's telling me that Bard is still driving around. That's why we're not getting the results. Somebody.
Where's he now? They're into the warm-up, so they should pop up soon.
Right, let's see if we can. There we go. So it was Lee holding on for the win by 4 thousandths of a second over Jack Boyd. Gets home over Wayne Losh, Aaron Oliver, Moz Moroz in 5th, Damien Seeger in 6th, Tyson Gordon, Henry Fenson, Glenn Boyd, Keith Logan, Jesse Carrick, and John Thorne. And in Group B, it was Andrew Pears over Shannon Curry, Ant Cuthbertson, Dave Gogol, Bud Rodkin, and Phil Paradiso. Over the page, Adam St. John, home in 19th, and Ray Harrison, Michael Nancaro, Sean Memler, Matt Knight, Ruben Borst, Darren Linus, Andrew Roberts, Glenn Hill, and Dean Logsdale. All right, the boys are just having a short warm-up break, so we'll be back very shortly with race 2. Okay, boys will be on track shortly for race 2. Yeah. Get a up for race 2. Not yet. I think the top 6 are inverted for race 2 in Group A, so that should mix things up nicely again.
That will put Damien Seeger on pole.
Oh, short Damo. Here we go. Yep, you're right. Damo on pole with Moz, then Aaron, Loshy, Jack Boyd, Lee Harrison, Tyson Gordon, Henry Fenson, Glenn Boyd, and Keith Logan is your top 10. They get ready to get underway. Hopefully we get through turn 1 this time, Luke.
See how we go. We've got Moz starting in second and Glenn Boyd turning 9th. They're definitely going to be cars to watch here.
Jack's out of 5. Loshy's out of 4. So Loshy didn't really... He's only moved 1 spot. Be happy with that. Lights are up. Revs rise. And they're away. Damo got a good jump. Oh dear. They're very spread out behind.
Yeah, some of the 2010s took off just out of the 16s.
A couple of the boys have gone wide. It looks like we might have lost Andrew Roberts, I think, that time around, but looks like all the 16s made it through. Looks like, I'm just going to go back and have a quick look at the start. Looks like Andrew Roberts might have on the outside there. Oh, Glen Hill. Oh, that's a big one. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that's going anywhere, Andrew. That's a visit back to the pits.
No, I think that car is done.
That's done for the night.
Chain reaction and just held his speed straight to the wall. Back end hits that hard.
That's broken quite a few bits. Meanwhile, Damo's still in. Loshy's dropped back a couple of spots. Looks like both Lee and Jack have got through on Loshy.
Glenn's moved up past Fensom and making a run on the pack already.
Ant Cuspinson was complaining about the loud music. That's to keep you boys awake, Ant. Can't have you falling asleep in a 6-minute warm-up.
Won't be falling asleep through there facing a goggle. That was really close.
Oh, Aaron had to back out of them. Well, looks like Lee's
wall coming in fast.
Yep, Lee's looking for I think Lee's getting impatient. Aaron's going to hang tough on the inside.
See if he goes the same pit strategy.
Yeah, it seemed to work well for him last time, didn't it? Aaron, meanwhile, managed to get himself up into second. He's jumped ahead of Moz.
Seeger's done well to hold him off the first 4 minutes or so though.
He's doing a really good job. That's still a very angry pack.
It's one mistake and there goes 5 positions.
don't know what's happened to Andrew Pears. Because currently we've got Dave Gogol leading. Oh, sorry, Shannon's actually leading. I wonder if... having a look to see if I can find out what happened.
Shannon, Gogol, Cuthbertson, Paradiso, Linus.
Having a quick look, I can't really see. We've got... Going back to... This is where... But Dave... Here's he slowed right down. Wonder if he must have had a slowdown. Or has he had a... He may have had a technical... issue, because he's back up and running now, but he's dropped quite a few positions. It's Shannon leading from Dave Gogol at the moment, with Ant Cuthbertson back in third.
Yeah, I'm just looking in game, and it cuts out a bit when you're watching him, so he might have had some issues going on. He's just gone into pits now.
It must be having technical issues, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate, because he was having a really good night. Meanwhile, Darren Linus is trying to make his way forward.
Pushing into the back of...
got Matt
behind him
Knight.
there, Matty Knight.
Yeah.
Linus generally in the first, couple of races, so why not be his favourite track? Because usually he's first or second.
Yeah, I wonder if he's missing his old mate, the Cobra, Anthony Connors. He seems to be lost
he is
without...
missing this week. That's who he's usually battling on.
Yeah, they're normally tied at the hip, so I wonder if Darren's just got a bit of sympathy tonight. We'll have to ask him.
Won't be too upset about that. That'll help Anthony get a couple of positions, I think.
Well, yeah, this is a good night for Ant Cuthbertson if he and Phil Paradiso if they can get through with relatively low incidents. Oh, it's getting a bit tasty at the front here. It looks like Jack's decided to apply a bit of heat.
To take his way and get in front of Moz there.
I'm only going to show this one, Luke, just so you can comment.
I've got a bit of a lag to the YouTube stream, so not sure if I'll be able to see it.
Oh, this is your old mate. Oh, so he's had a... Oh, well done, Ambo. He actually managed to... he pulled that up very well. He had I think it was Sean Memler spin in front of him.
Oh, yeah, he's done well there.
He has. He's thrown out
That's,
the anchors.
This must be the new ammo. Old ammo would have gone straight through.
That's... Oh, wow. And meanwhile, we're 4 wide here. Jack's cleared out. He's not interested. He's decided he's making a run for it. Meanwhile, Damo and Moz are putting on... Oh, nearly a touch there. Aaron was so close to the back of Moz coming through those S's.
Seeger definitely won't want to let the train through, but they're losing a bit of time to Jack now.
Yeah, I think Jack's... Obviously, he's donated to Damo's favourite charity, because Damo is a bit like...
He's absolutely flown out of that corner.
The cork in the bottom. But he's managed to break away, but then it's like Moz is... now, Glenn Boyd up the inside of Lee. Roshi's dropped back a bit this race. I don't know if he's... It doesn't look like he's carrying any damage. He might just be biding his time.
Yeah, it's just his last lap. He a couple of seconds off his usual pace.
And it looks like Jack's nearly 3 seconds down the road now, so... But Moz has pulled out to try... Yep, Moz has tried to get the run on
Seeger won't
Damo.
mind going side by side with him though.
Jack's absolutely blitzing him at the moment. It was nearly 3 seconds.
Yeah, once he got out of that,
Yeah.
that battle pack and got some space to himself, he's just gone, see you guys later.
He's checked out.
Aaron's just skinned it off and just tapped Seeger there, but they've both held on.
Yeah, it was a bit of rubbins racing in that exchange.
Seeger's going to get a bit bogged down a bit here. Might lose a couple more spots.
Yeah, he got a bit of a slow exit out of that series
Time
of
for the late break.
Oh, Lee's up the inside. Oh, Lee spun.
He's just gone off. He's missed the wall. It's paid in the grass, but he's going to lose a lot of time there.
Gonna have a quick look back and see what happened there. I think Lee's done that on his own, but he's managed, like you said, managed to hold on to it. So
yeah, I think he's just gone in on his own there and just pulled it up before the wall.
well, Jack's opened up that lead to just over 4 seconds now. Oz has got second. He's a second ahead of Aaron.
He's probably about the only one here that can kind of put a bit of a push on for Jack. Everyone else is going to be stuck behind someone battling.
I can't believe that that lap 4 was a 2:25 for Jack, and everybody else was in the 2:28s.
Guess it just shows the sacrifice that drivers are making to their times to keep it clean and keep everyone in there and go side by side instead of taking each other out.
Either that or Jack's got somewhere to be.
Just to get this over and done with.
Yeah. Jack's got a hot date. Meanwhile, Loshy's closed up on the back of Damo. Damo's dropped off a little off the back of Aaron. Glenn Boyd's made his way up to third.
Glenn Boyd's pulled that gap right back in with Moz.
Yep. Got Aaron behind him. Meanwhile, back in the Group Bs, Shannon Curry's got a 3.5 second gap over Ant Cuthbertson.
Yeah, just been a bit more consistent. Curry has. He's been doing 2:32s and 2:33s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been doing 233s and 234s, so just pulling away second a lap.
Like Matt Knight has made his way up into third. He's got Darren Linus and Dave Goggle directly behind him, but has another great effort, currently running up in third spot.
Yeah, that's huge for Matty. How's Ambo going? He's in there. Oh, he's a lap down.
Yeah, he got angled up in that. There's Shannon. Oh, and gets very sideways onto the back straight.
He usually gets a fair bit of seat time to practice. I know he didn't this week. I think tonight's the first time he's kind of jumped in with this car track and had a run. So
Okay.
there's an excuse for him. I'll give him one out there since he's a teammate.
Yeah, we didn't do, apart from last night, I didn't manage to get on last night. I had PC issues to deal with, but
It was a good race. It was 60 minutes, and yeah, it was really good racing.
Yeah, the a longer format seems to be real popular with a lot of guys. Seems like people prefer the longer races.
I last about 45 minutes before I need to go to the toilet for a wee, so the longer ones don't suit me.
Gee, you're doing better than me. I struggle to get through a half-hour race these days, so. They are back at the front. Still Moz is holding down second. He's over 5.5 seconds behind Jack now, so Jack can afford to just roll out of it a little bit. Not sure that any of these boys can do the same.
Keithy Logan still holding on at the back of this kind of long spread out train we've got going. For second anyway, because I think first that's going to be extremely hard to catch now.
Yeah, I think both the leaders would have to do something horribly wrong to not nag a victory. Race 2.
Oliver down the inside of Moz.
Yeah, that's
See if we can hold that. He does.
Yep, he's Henry's. Oh, a few of them have jumped into the pits in the background.
Going for the Lee strategy, see if it works.
Yeah, trying a bit of an alternate strategy. Oh, Aaron trying to get it. This is not going to help these boys that didn't pit.
No, it's going to be a slow lap. That's what happened in the last race. That was going to cause them a bit of strife.
Need to settle down and get the head down and try and make as much time as they can.
Seems the guys coming out of pits, they're going to have to do a fast lap with their tyres slightly cooled down, so it's going to be right on the edge for them as well.
Yeah, keeping in mind these boys will have to do likewise when they do pit, so I wonder if that might work better for.
I think that's why it might have worked for Lee in the first race, because he did it solo, pitted on his own, came out, whereas these guys are all going to be pitting with 2 or 3 of them at least, so they're still going to be getting in each other's way a bit.
Yeah, they seem to be Glenn's sort of broken away a little bit. Oh, that was Jack, sorry. There's Glenn. He's still got the...
Jack's still like that.
Still just over 6 seconds ahead now. So do they pit? I think they pitted on lap 9 last time, so... Wonder if they'll do the same. Yep, looks like they're all heading for the pits. Oh, Loshi stayed out. Interesting. Loshi now goes to the front.
I must have thought he had enough fuel to do a quick fast lap on his own.
Yeah, because Jack's pitted. I wonder if that's been Loshi's strategy. Maybe that's why he dropped back.
Sit back, save some fuel, do a fast lap, and
yeah, just to put in a quick lap on his own and see where that puts him in the mix. Might have picked up from Adam Ambo got 21 incident points.
Is that the disqualify, is it?
No, it shouldn't be a disqualify.
Might be a penalty for a drive-through.
Be a penalty, yeah. Which is unlucky because I'm sure they're not all of his own doing.
No. I might make his middle name the Magnet soon. He seems to just get run into a lot.
He's one of those guys that just seems to get tangled up in a few incidents. Like you said, not of his own doing, just very unlucky.
No, well, when you're a bloke as good looking as him, you've got to expect everyone wants to touch it.
Maybe it's those magnets that he's has on the side of his car too. So Loshi has currently he's 26 seconds, just over 26 seconds ahead of Jack.
Just watching his lap, this whole lap, and he hasn't let off at all. He's been going absolute hammer and tong for it, so I think you're right with his strategy.
Watch him time round. He should be going into the pits, which he does. Yep. So now comes Jack down the back straight. This will be tight.
He'll probably be hoping to come out between Jack and Moz somewhere, but he could exit. Who knows here?
Still there.
I think Jack's definitely gone.
Yep, and here comes Loshi. Or he may just get out ahead of Oz. He does.
He's going to just pull in front. That's a really good strategy there.
That is.
Loshi, I think he was in about 7th or 8th. He's pulled up to 2nd now.
Yeah. Like Glenn Boyd. Oh, Boyd's going to make a run up the outside.
See if he can make that stick.
Oh. Gets a good exit out of the corner. Damo got a little bit crossed up there. That's given Henry incentive to have a look. If Henry can hang in there for...
Just go a bit deeper on the brakes here, which he has.
Damo should be able to sweep around the outside.
done really well not to hit each other there.
This has brought Lee back into it as well.
And Tyson with him. Unfortunately, Keith's a little bit further behind, so he's not going to be in the back of this train.
Yeah, I don't think Keithy's done a lot of laps at this track either.
He was in the race last night and did quite well, so that's been a bit of a night.
His teammates aren't here tonight, so...
It's lost as well. Lonely and lost.
Well, they usually do a really good job of working together, so, yeah, maybe he's just finding it a bit tough. Henry closes up under brakes. Damo's taking a tighter line. Henry's going to look to the inside. Damo says, no, not that way. Not tonight, Irene. Oh, Henry.
Peels to the outside.
He's going to try sweeping back in. Oh,
unfortunately, Damo just lost the front a little bit there.
Yep. Got a little bit of...
lose another spot for Lee too.
Lee looks like he's going to try and make the move on. Henry's had to get on the brakes there, which has opened the door again for Damo, but...
That was a good fight back, but unfortunately he's just going to have to sit behind now.
So we've lost Tyson Gordon. He's had an off somewhere.
He just went in pits and came out. Yep, just before the pits.
He's lost it on the last turn. Made some heavy contact.
A lot of damage.
Well, that's going to bend the steering. Yep. Yeah, he's had to jump into the pits to get that fixed.
That's unfortunate for Tyson, who was just a quiet little achiever out there.
He was just sitting back waiting. Meanwhile, Damo's decided that he's going to get past Henry again.
He's not giving up. I love it.
This is a really good battle. Loshy's dropped back a little bit too. I wonder.
The clock says here 28 minutes down, so I think it'll be white flag next time they cross the line.
Loshy's currently in behind Aaron, who's slotted up to third. Loshy's looking for a run down the inside into that last turn.
Oh yep, Loshy got a little bit sideways. A couple of corners back, let the other two through. But he's got one spot back already.
So that's the white flag, you're right. Having a look to see if I can see where Loshy might have...
Because it's a little cross up on the front wheels.
Meanwhile, Jack's at 6.5, just over 6.5 seconds ahead of Moz. So this is the battle for the minor places on the podium.
Moz will definitely want to hold on to this second because he only finished 5th in the first race.
It looks like Aaron's not giving up on third spot just yet either. Goes up the inside of Loshy.
Loshy gave him a lot of room there. Maybe he was thinking he was going to get the run back on him.
Meanwhile, Ann Cuthbertson has gone to the front. Oh, Aaron's trying to block there. Loshy says, no, I'm not having any of that. He's run a bit wide.
Very close.
Ann Cuthbertson's jumped to the lead in Group B.
sure what happened to Curry. He must have had a off.
He's only half a second behind, so he hasn't lost too much. Loshy going to get a run down this last straight and try the... Oh, he's sort of lost a bit of momentum through that turn. Aaron's has run wide though, so...
That'll give him a little bit of a boost.
They've all spread out across the track. No one's really wanting to give anyone a tow. Meanwhile, Jack come across the line, takes out race 2. Quite easy in the end. Oz is still holding on.
Gonna hold on there.
Looks like Moz gets
not
second.
Gonna happen after.
Aaron grabs third. Loshy home in fourth.
Lee's just jumped Damien.
He got him at the line. I'm going to jump back and have a look at Ant Cuthbertson, currently leading in the...
See if he can hold on here, because he's got Shannon down the inside.
Shannon's looking, but...
decides to stay behind.
Oh, Ant's...
Both gone very wide.
Wow.
This will give Curry a run. It's not going to be enough.
I think Ant's just held
need
on.
Another 10 metres there.
Wow. That was a great finish, boys.
Looks like Shannon followed him over to the wall instead of diving down the inside, unfortunately. Another 10 metres, probably had that race.
Wow, there's a couple of close finishes, both races tonight. Obviously, Jack did a great job of winning in the Group A, but that was a cracking race in Group B. Well done to Ant and Shannon there. Let's wait for some official results to come up.
Some big drives there, but it just showed every little mistake cost dearly tonight. Everyone was so close on pace and on track that one little corner off and you're at the back. Paul Lee finished first in the first race, had a really good run in the second. But one mistake and dropped right back. Couldn't get the double, unfortunately.
Yeah, just that one little mistake where he spun off track through the hairpin there, and it's cost him dearly in the end. All right, let's have a look at some results for the feature. Jack Boyd home by just over 7 seconds from Moz Moroz. Aaron Oliver home in third. Wayne Losh in fourth, followed by Glenn Borson, Damien Seeger, Henry Fenson, Keith Logan, Jesse Carrig, Ray Harrison and John Thorne. Tyson Gordon home in 15th. Ant Cuthbertson, winner of the Group B race, home in 13th. Great effort. Followed by Shannon Curry, Darren Linus home in third in Group B, Dave Gogol, Matt Knight. And over the page, Phil Paradiso home in 19th, followed by Michael Nancaro, Bard Rodkin, Ruben Borst, Andrew Pears home in 23rd, then Sean Memler, Glenn Hill, Dean Logsdale, Ambo, who decided to park it, and Andrew Roberts, 8 laps down. I think we got some boys jumping in to Discord.
That's the absolute massive run by Jack to finish second in the first race and first in the next. If it wasn't for that big pit stop by Lee, he might have had the double. So clearly faster pace all night.
Yeah. All right, we got some boys in to have a chat. So let's start off with the Group B boys. We got Darren Linus, who come home in third in that race. Quite have as much luck in race one. So better effort in race 2 there, Darren. Not so lucky in race 1.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, just went too deep on one of the corners and got collected coming out of it. Yeah, send me to the pits, and it's a long tow. But yeah, managed to pick it up in race 2, coming third. That was pretty good.
Still some valuable points towards the championship, although your lead might have been reduced somewhat tonight by Ant Cuthbertson, who joins us. Well done in race 2 there, Ant. You picked up another win. I'm not sure. We didn't quite see what happened to Shannon, but well done on the win.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. No, I had Shannon had about a 3.5 second lead on us, and I chewed away at that and got up behind him and eventually made the pass on him. And then the last couple of laps, that was some of the best racing I've had in a long time. It was great fun, but you probably saw the finish. I thought I actually lost it. I ran wide on the last corner, and I think I only got him by one headlight lens, so it was tight.
It was a very close finish, and yeah, we thought you may have actually collected the wall through that final turn on the last lap there, but you managed to hold on, so well done.
Yeah, cheers. It was good. It was, yeah, I thought Darren was going to run us down. He had the pace, but yeah, I saw him go off early in that first race and had to climb his way back from there, but I'm sure he would have had us if he was up there.
Well done. And in the Group A, race 2, Aaron Oliver, you managed to hold on for third spot.
Yeah, no, it was really good racing tonight, Greg. I think all us boys in race 2 there was a fair pack of us before the pit stop, just fighting away, dicing away, just having a bit of fun. But yeah, no, it was really good.
I thought we thought Loshi may have managed to duplicate what Lee did in race 1 and actually jump you guys through his pit strategy, but obviously had just a slight lose there, and you guys managed to get back past him. But yeah, he was certainly there on your tail for the last couple of laps.
Yeah, that's right. No, it was a really good battle after the pit stop there between Moz, Loshi, and I. But yeah, no, both Moz and I thought that, yeah, for sure he was going to jump us, and he came out just in front of us. So yeah, it was a good little dice.
Oh, well done. And Jack, you must have a hot date later tonight, because you absolutely smoked him in race 2.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it was pretty lonely after sort of lap 5 or 6. Yeah, I was trying to make my way through, just run my own race, and I think the boys were having a bit of fun, and yeah, I just managed to skip away past the draft, and just managed that gap for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I noticed on one of the laps where you seconds on one particular lap, nearly 3 seconds ahead of the rest of the boys. So once you got clear, I suppose that you sort of can set your own pace. I think the boys behind were still battling, trying to get get themselves sorted. So you certainly took advantage of that. And Moz managed to grab second.
Yeah, a little bit of a lucky second because we're dicing from early doors. It was great fun. Nobody wanted to give anybody any corners. So Jack went off into the distance and we were just having a big laugh. I thought it was great. I didn't see any contact from where I was sitting, and I think I got past people just as many times. It was just great. Yeah, good racing.
Yeah.
Did it feel like a bit of a roll the dice out there, or could you actually kind of set a strategy going into those last few laps?
The strategy was basically up to the pit stop, and after that it was 100% roll the dice. Whether you're in front of or behind in the pack, we were swapping cars. It's very difficult, draft heavy track. So you can almost stay behind someone on 80% throttle through some areas. So it's very difficult to keep the angry mob behind you.
Oh, well done. So we'll jump back to Darren. Anybody you want to thank tonight, Darren, in the way of sponsors?
Just as per usual, I just want to thank you guys for putting this on for us. It's definitely a great night. I would like to thank all the sponsors. I probably need to print them out so I can rattle them off next time I'm up here. But yeah, we'll just cover bases by saying all of them.
No worries. Thanks, Darren. And Ant, you got some thank yous?
Yeah, mate. Thanks to the Roadster Rumble guys, yourself, and the team for putting the night on. It's always fun, always respectful racing. Thanks to my team, Stone Cold Racing, and our guys that look after us, Racecraft Simulations, and
No worries. And Moz, thank yous?
Yeah, well, obviously to yourself, Greg, for commentating, Kemi. This is it's always awesome to watch afterwards, have a bit of a laugh. I'd like to thank Procart, Simrig, Simagic, KP Tech, and everyone else involved.
No worries. And finally, Jack.
Came in there for the commentating and putting on tonight. The first race